grandma and great papa. Papa. Hi, Papa.
Happy 70th wedding anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.
Anniversary, Papa and Grandma.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Say it.
Hi, Nanny and Papa. Happy anniversary. Sorry I couldn't be with you.
Happy 70th wedding anniversary,
Nanny and Papa.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. I just wanted to share with you some of the amazing memories that you have given me.
You know, I have so many great memories of Grandma and Papa growing up as a child.
Growing up in our family, there's a whole bunch of memories that I cherish so much.
Oh, one of my favorite things to look forward to was getting that box full of candy we got for our birthdays.
And for our birthdays, a big box of candies and goodies that Nani would make for us.
My favorite part of the candy boxes were the big box of Junior Mints.
My favorite part was all the chocolate.
I can't even tell you how excited I used to get every year for my birthday when you guys would come over with a big shoebox filled with candy, and then when we got a little bit older, we would get the box of candy and maybe like a $5 bill or a $10 bill. It was the coolest present, and still to this day is the best gift idea.
Even though it was wrapped up in a box, we knew it was coming. It's always something that we look forward to.
Brooklyn, did you ever get a box of candy? The big box of candy?
No, but I bet it would be delicious. Thank you.
On top of that, I loved our family trips that we took, whether it was to Turkey Lake, to see Aunt Carol, Julie, and Jenna in Pennsylvania, to go to Ocean City, Gatlinburg.
For the annual trips to Turkey Lake, you know, some of the simple things like just going out shining for deer with Grandma and Papa, or just having everyone, you know, having breakfast and dinner and stuff together. You know, that was just a lot of fun.
I also really loved going to Turkey Lake, having our giant family gatherings up there, shining deer with Grandma and Grandpa, waking up at the crack of dawn to go fishing on Turkey Lake or Ward Lake. And you know what was really special about it is that anytime you wanted to go, Grandpa would just say, okay, let's go up there. And he would, you know, kind of drop everything and go with you because he really loved being with his family, and he really loved Turkey Lake as much as the rest of us.
One special memory that I have of you is when we were 10 years old, Nani took Daniel and I to the movies for our 10th birthday, and we saw The Nutty Professor, and we also went shopping at Kmart.
Since Audrey and I both had May birthdays, we got to celebrate our birthdays together, and we got to go to your house and spend the night. And you took us to the movies, and you took us to the dollar store, and I think we got to spend like $10 at the dollar store for our birthday.
I also remember, you know, turning 10, Grandma would let me pick out a movie to go see at the theater, which my mom ended up choosing to see Dragnet, so we saw Dragnet for my 10th birthday.
Of course, it's when we turned 10, we got to go see a movie, and I believe we went to lunch with Grandma and then spent the night. My movie that I remember going to see with Grandma was Annie, so she took us to the theater and we did that, and that was awesome.
My other memory is on our 10th birthdays, Nani would always take us to the movies and sit through really bad movies with us. And she had to watch Casper with me, and she taught us how to sneak candy into the theaters.
I just, you know, looking back at that, it just is a testament on how amazing of grandparents that you guys are, to think that two 10-year-olds would be so excited to spend a day with their grandparents. It was pretty awesome.
You know, there's so many more memories, but those are the ones that just come to my mind.
So one of my favorite things that I ever got to do was go over to Grandma and Grandpa's house and learn her famous not-so-secret recipe of making her pies, which are the best thing I've ever had in my life. She taught me and walked me through it step by step, and it was just a lovely memory and experience, and I came home with a lot of pies that fed our family for the next year.
Same memory that you have of Nani and Papa.
I remember when I ran up to Nani and gave her a big hug, and it made me feel really, really good.
Also, love going over to Grandma and Papa's house because I couldn't wait to get to the bathroom to look at the Playboys. Always my favorite thing to do when I got there. And then Grandma got wise one year and figured out that we were doing that and hid them under the sink, which basically wasn't fooling anybody.
I remember having big, huge Easter egg hunts at your house with Easter eggs all over the lawn, and big blanket of toys that you guys would pick out for us, spread out for us to pick out as prizes.
And also just, man, Grandpa would never ever let you win an argument. Even if he was wrong, he was just gonna argue and beat you down until you just kind of had to walk away and just be like, I'm done with it. So I think our argumentative spirit really, and our never backing down can really be attributed to Grandpa and his stubbornness. Thank you very much.
And the other memory that I have, I'm pretty sure this is one of Alicia's fond memories as well, would be the time we had dinner at your house and I went on and on and on how I told you how much I hated venison and that I would never eat it and how disgusting it is. And we're sitting there eating pot roast, or so I thought. And I ate everything up. It was so great. I told you it was an amazing meal. And at the end, you started laughing. You're like, haha, Carrie, that was venison. So now to this day, I really enjoy venison, all because of you.
And one more thing that kind of comes to my mind were just the times that Grandma and Papa would take me to go to the U of M football games. I just thought that was awesome.
Grandpa, I remember him always growing up telling me that, or telling us, that the bumps on his forehead were from where they cut the horns off of him, because since he was born on Devil's Night. I actually told some people at work about this story the other day, and they were shocked that Grandpa would say something like that to such an impressionable person, and I was like, whatever, that's what we called it in Michigan. So
It's not really Nani and Papa, but it's of this house when I tripped and fell and hit my head on the fireplace right over here.
And you had to get stitches,
And
right?
stitches in my forehead.
And also when I was really little, I remember Nani always would make the toast for me with the cinnamon and sugar and cut all the crusts off.
Grandma, Papa, you guys always been there for us, for all our milestones, whether it was our graduations, our weddings, the birth of our children. We just can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us.
And one of the things that I will always take away from Grandma and Grandpa is their sense of family. Family is really important to Grandma and Grandpa. You know, having 6 kids and having a ton of grandchildren. You know, growing up, knowing my cousins the way I do is something that's incredibly unique to, I think, to our family. Nobody that I know hangs out with their cousins or their family as much as we do. And that to me is the most special part about being a Durand and why I love being in this family.
Grandma and Grandpa, again, just instilled with us the deepest sense of family. There's 18 grandkids, 6 kids, 18 grandkids. Obviously, we're very prolific breeders in the family. There's tons of great grandkids now, and we all stay connected. Each one of us grandkids are together on Facebook. I read everybody's posts, and you know, that's just a testament to the loving and atmosphere that Grandma and Grandpa provided their kids, provided their kids, and we continue on.
But there was one act that stands out to me that you guys did for us personally, was when you set up Avery's fund after we found out about her diagnosis. It just it amazed and touched us, and we can't thank you enough. And it's going to be something that she's going to have for the rest of her life, and we'll keep adding on to it, and keep everyone's memory, and your memory in particular, alive through her. So we can't thank you enough. And I finally got through this part of it because, believe it or not, it's probably my 3rd or 4th take doing this. So we love you so much, and happy anniversary.
I just want to say happy anniversary. You two are both amazing, and I love you guys very much.
And I just want to tell you that I love you, and I'm so blessed to have had 33 years so far to spend with you two, and here's to many more years.
We love you.
Tell them you love them. Shut up. Shut up.
Happy anniversary! We love you!
So many good memories, and I hope you guys have such a wonderful anniversary. And I love you, and I miss you.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Papa.
We love you!
Happy anniversary, and hope there's many more to come. Love you.
Baby, Grandma and Grandpa.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. We love you.
Happy deadly birthday.
We love you.
Love you.
Love you. Happy birthday, Grandma.
And how can I forget the shoebox full of candy on my birthday?